Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron for Millennium Dawn with me, Papa Omega, Turkey and the Turkey Plus submod. So, we are doing good. I've actually took a little bit of a break to think about our current situation, and roleplay wise, we are doing great. I recently read a comment that Wolfhall left on one of the older episodes where I was talking about Turkey becoming a regional hegemon based on our current situation, refusing to rejoin NATO and focusing more on what we want. And I think we're going towards that. Right now we have decided that we are gonna go with the tourism nation. Then we're gonna do the THY civilian factories, which is, by the way, THY is Turkish or Turkey Hava Yolları, which means the Turkish Airlines. So it's basically their facilities. Then we're gonna switch to the National Innovation Campaign, finalize these ones, but we also want to do Buy Batumi, Sacrifice for National Opportunities, and Moving Where the Wind Blows, because this one is gonna give us a global interventionism, and I want to have that one as it will allow us to actually send out units and help to wherever we want much easier. Furthermore, I have decided to bite the bullet and we are going to do the regional conflict for Western Thrace. I'm not sure if that's not going to trigger a war with NATO, but you know, we're just going to have to see. I don't think it should, but you know, it might happen. So border conflict in Thrace, we are going to go for this piece of land, which is 2 provinces. I'm not sure if there are any factories or anything. We don't have a claim, but it will protect us from Greece and the eventuality of a further conflict, which is very likely to happen. We'll see. We'll see. In the meantime, we are going to continue with what we did before. We're going to continue building civilian factories. We are going to continue monitoring our economy. It has increased even more, so we could potentially lower the tax a little bit further, but that would throw us to a balanced budget. I don't want that right now. Instead, we're going to continue with the Toke housing. We are going to continue with putting ourselves in a bit more of a stable position. I'm not gonna go with the last dam. In 20 days, we are actually gonna get additional 1% tax cost removed. Is that good? Alright, so let's lower that corporate tax by 1%, and we're gonna lower another 1%, which is gonna give us additional factories. So this is the goal. We are now going to try to make sure that Turkey will become a regional hegemon. That is what we need, and that is what the next step is going to be. We're also going to be a little bit more assertive on our attack on Russia, because that is our next big step. So we have effectively gotten a huge upgrade to our weapons. We are going to upgrade in the H11 next, but before we do that, countermeasures and modern RWR. I'm not sure what this is a shortcut for. Well, countermeasures didn't change much. Modern RWR now display crucial information such as the type of radar, the distance, modern missile warning systems. The distance. Modern missile warning systems can also deploy countermeasures automatically when detecting a missile. Not sure. RWR. It's not electronic countermeasures. I'm not sure what that one stands for, but either way, we are going for it because it will make our H11 much better. So this is gonna be C2. We're gonna upgrade it, which doubled our air attack, and actually it gave us a bonus to air attack and ground attack, and I think that in air superiority and interception we might also see a big difference. Oh yeah, cool. So you are much better. And it's gonna be a C2. Alright, so we are truly effective at making our airplanes much stronger. And also producing way more of them. We could start modernizing even the ones that we have. But yeah, this is really good. The Air Force is getting stronger, though I'm not entirely sure how the game calculates which units can upgrade or, you know, benefit which air wings. Because, for example, this one has the H-11s, H-11FS and FS2, but I'm not entirely sure if I could upgrade it using... Well, we'll see. Now we'll see. We have the necessity to reinforce 10, and then we'll probably start seeing an upgrade line going on. How are we doing in the Navy? We do not have enough white medals. Or technology medals. Really? Are we this short? We are. Alright, there goes our two factories, but the Getaria Dam should come soon. How big is the penalty here? Not big at all. Okay, so then we can ignore it for now. Wait, no, we can't, because it's impacting also you guys. And here the penalty is much higher. How come? Okay, you want to build us a naval yard. I greatly appreciate that, but did you now cost technology medals? Oh, you do. That's why we are suddenly so short. Because the new weapons require those. Alright, and it's impacting our entire production line. Alright, well then, there really is not much that we can do. Rally for the Congolesian democracy. Here's Congo. You guys are actually doing really good. You have a Western outlook. Let me support you. I kind of like the fact that you guys are here. So this will immediately boost our production everywhere. Not you, because you need white metals, but the technological metals were impacting everything else here. And we cannot have that, can we? So, wait, didn't we? No, we haven't. Okay, we started the research to the next one. Okay, let me see. You... Okay, we cannot deploy this one. Or can we? Can we deploy this one and not the next one? That is a question. Let me see. Yeah, we will probably be able to deploy this one, but we cannot get another one. And we need at least one more. Well, easy fix would be actually to look at the infantry brigades, yes, and fix it and get a couple of those. Do we have enough? We are saving battle tanks and upgrading. So we could potentially get a couple armor brigades, but I don't think that's the right way to go. We wanted to fix you guys. We haven't really decided on how to do that, have we? I think we said something like this. No, that's too much. This does not... Well, this would work, and it would make it much better. We need 20 army experience for that. Alright, I think that could work, and we have a decent amount of utility vehicles in the store or storage, so it actually makes sense. So How many could we build? 3, 4. Okay, 8 extra divisions sound like a good idea, because these would go well as a deployment force for us. So let's put you into Samsun. This is going to be a big boost to our military budget, unfortunately, but we'll do it. I believe that might actually help us get that last Marine Brigade. So let's see about that. But it will be important for us to actually make sure that it works. How are we doing on those factories? Only 1 extra. Well, we'll finish you and see what the effect is going to be. 93% of the offices. Okay, we're still repairing the factory here. And we just somehow gotten 30 army experience. I have no idea how that happened a couple of times before. If you guys have an idea what's making that happen, I have no idea. Okay, but I'm just not gonna question it. There's something going on in the scripting. Let me just put you guys like this, and I am okay with it. Your speed is 20 kilometers. Wolfa will enjoy this because he has been suggesting we build fast-moving occupational units for as long as he saw me play the game. Oh yeah, but this one immediately causes issues. Not enough utility vehicles, my friends. But we're producing about 10 per day. So it's not gonna take, it's gonna be about 100 days to get them out. Yeah, 106 days. How's the fight? Okay, Poland is advancing into Belarus a little bit again. So the tide of war is changing, which is good. You guys fight it out. I'm gonna be okay. We have you guys ready and available here. Your tanks should be okay. Omtash is finished. Main battle tank. Yeah, we're still using even some of these just templated things. M60A3 still we're using, but some of the Altai TO4A1s and some of the Altai TO4A2s. STR 303. Sweden was generous. Alright, so we got you guys finished. I would like to move forward, but unfortunately I can't. So let's just improve what we can improve. The advanced vehicle computer systems would be nice. We're already working on the modern light tank gun. But I think we need to focus on economy for a bit for now. And by that I mean we need to get stuff like this. Trickle back, reconnaissance. Yeah, let's get the modern deep learning. Deep learning is a subset of machine learning that is capable of learning unsupervised data that is unstructured or unlabeled. Its inner working is an AI functionality that mimics the working of the human brain in processing data for use in detecting objects and making decisions. So efficiency and research both get plus 5%. Office sector increases power consumption, but the workforce goes down. And what are we? Oh yes, we finished the Ondas. And I would like to improve you. So why am I going down? It actually is. You know what? I think what I'm actually gonna do here is we'll put MKIC on this one. Because I would much rather get a doctrine here. Oh, you've already improved reliability a little bit. Piercing something. This is gonna be important though. Every single unit is using this. And do we have... Wait, what did I just do? That... That is not what I wanted you to do. Dang it, and I killed my entire production line here with that. God damn it. Oh, you know what, let's just not go crazy. Let's just produce you like this. And we'll save it for Doctrines, because we have to advance there. And not a bit, but a lot. Because we haven't really gotten past the first layer. And we have to make a decision here. Okay, tourism nation. Up to 2 main doctrine paths. Superpose may select up to 3. Ah, okay, so we can choose either one of these. Unconventional warfare. Division required for sending volunteer force. Division attack. Massed force assault. Deep battle doctrine. Or this one gives entrenchment. Entrenchment, max entrenchment. Okay, we might actually go for the defensive combat doctrine. I kind of like that because that's gonna make our units much stronger on the defensive, which we will need to hold Crimea. And then we can go either with freedom of maneuver or... Alright, so how much do we need here? Division attack plus 10, coordination plus 10, 40. So we'll get this one. That's gonna help us. Alright, then what do we have here? Poland requests trade treaty, alright. And mutual investment. I will accept that. Could we put you over there? Abdullah Rajab. Army, experience gain. Okay, let's get you as the commander. That's gonna boost our daily gain a little bit as well. We further lowered the tax cost. And because we have finished the tourism nation, let's now go with the... Well, will this give us the benefit that we want, or would this one be more beneficial? Research, 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 stability and research. I think before we go with either of those, we're gonna try to... Okay, one thing that I need to do though, before we get that one, is to check my relations with you and actually improve it. Because I have a feeling that it might play a role. So we're gonna be working on buttering you guys up. And in the meantime, we are gonna go for this. Plus 10 stability is absolutely amazing. And it's gonna benefit us in every single way, including tax cost and factory output. So I think that's gonna be a bigger benefit than anything else that we can get there. This last military factory will actually be... Oh no, we're gonna assign it on you. That's what we've decided. Bolster the quality. Let me do just that. Where is the tourism quality? Oh no, not I keep saying quality, but it's quantity. And I was also interested in seeing building the naval yards or building the Tokyo housing. Oh, hello. Turkish local elections in 2014. Local elections were held in Turkey on 30th of March 2014. 2014, with some repeated on 1st June 2014. Metropolitan and district mayors, as well as their municipal council members in cities, and muhtars and elderly councils in rural areas, and also in mahallas within urban areas, were elected. In light of the controversy around the elections, it was viewed as a referendum of the government. Okay, do we have any new options here? And this one is lost. I think I can actually lower that one. Turkish political decisions. Plant new trees, that's always a good option. Yeah, launch a local propaganda for 15 days. Local construction speed. Local construction speed. Aggressive manifesto. Not think it's worth. Still think it's not worth it. Alright, the border conflict is being planned. We have built the railroads here. And stabilize armed forces is gonna run out next. DPHP. Yeah, we want this one because it helps with the relations between us and the army. Terror threat is now at 71. There has to be some way to deal with this, but I'm not sure how. Maybe you guys will tell me in the comments, but counterintelligence. How are we doing on the knowledge of Kurdistan, actually? Yeah, I now have a pretty good idea what they're doing, even what their units are like. And I have a lot of them, but overall, I mean, if each of our elite units has 6k, we have 60,000 men here on their border, and they have somewhere around 45,000. So just our elite units are actually way more capable than they are when it comes to toe-to-toe combat. Refresh, nothing happened. 93.8. Constructions are ongoing. Yeah, look at that, how short this list is now. We are truly fixing everything, yeah. And the enemy is just wasting their breath here, which is good. Yeah. Keep shooting your birds down. Do I look like I care? I do not. So, for some reason, when I upgrade my aircraft, it makes it then it's like 1/3 of the speed. I guess that makes a limited amount of sense, doesn't it? Okay, the amount of equipment here is over. We also do not have enough small arms. Really? No, I mean, we're producing almost 50 per day. Romania cancelled its military aid. How's okay, Poland broke through, but now they are encircled here, so let's hope that's not gonna happen. The war in United States, or ex-United States, still continues. I was wondering if I missed a message. No, they're still fighting. They are still fighting. China, Japan, India. Russia is... Oh! Did Finland join the war? No, it didn't. They just have really bad relations. Oh well. That is understandable. I mean, we can understand that, right? Yes, the upgrades. Didn't we want to upgrade something? Oh yes, it was the capability of the tanks. So this is the O4A4A. And I'm not sure if you can also be upgraded. I don't think so. Nope. Okay, all of them now need to be upgraded and makes absolutely no difference. So again, like if I don't upgrade, I'm getting 1.56 per day, or if I upgrade, I get 1.69 per day, but it takes things away from the unit. So I'm not getting new ones, I'm just getting a slight upgrade to the existing ones. So you can see the logic behind that is that we do not want that to happen. It makes no sense in any case. And can we? No, we cannot upgrade the Chinooks. Okay, that's actually pretty cool. We don't want to upgrade them as much as we could. This is interesting. So about artillery. The helicopters are crazy, man. We would need so much equipment for this light helicopter or hardness, speed, fuel usage, coaxial engine, piston engine, turbine engine. I'm not gonna design it, I'm just interested in seeing light helicopter armor or I think light helicopter armor would be much better. Third generation sensors and avionics, they do nothing. Countermeasures. You put it there twice? Nope. So we would have to take the defense system. IRCM suit. A heavy nose gun. And that's all the equipment we have. Gunship layout. What's the difference between gunship and light gunship? For light gunships. Offensive light machine gun. Oh yes, they could get really strong. Rocket bombs. Well, but the cost is, and I kind of understand that, but it is almost as much as, well, way more than a tank actually. So atmospheric water recycling. Agricultural district productivity plus 15%. Nice. What else can you do for me now? You have one brick. Maglev trains. Fossil fuel power plant generation. Or the precious metals. Let's get the precious metals. I was saying that I would get them for quite some time now. So time to do that. Not that we would be having that many, but we are. I think we could benefit from having a little bit more. Front of June. If you put you here, 8th of May. Yeah, let's finish repairing this factory so that we can forget about it. I don't think we're gonna actually get it. I think it's beyond 43 and 39, but the resistance is growing. But Bulgaria now has 61%. Algeria has an emerging outlook. Regains. Producing pretty decent amount of everything, and it's still not maximum. Yeah, we might get to about 2 per day of the camels. The Ontash and the Artur. Wow, we really are producing quite a lot of you guys, and I just realized I don't have you on there. And that is an actual real mistake. And it doesn't make sense for you to, yeah. Alright, well that was a mistake. You guys are also not being produced by an industrial complex, which is also an issue. I need to keep this in my mind, because I know that it takes away experience, but it's definitely worth it. And we haven't done this one either. Yeah, we can't really fix that, but still, you know, better revise now than never. Alright, what do you do here? Remove National Innovation Campaign and gain National Innovation Campaign with margin. So we get this one for 365 days. So it seems like it's better to start with you, because that's gonna save us extra 40 days on that. Alright, well, they're gonna be fixed within a few days, and we're gonna call the episode over then. Push renewable projects. Oh, we didn't stabilize the army, did we? I just realized that I never got back to that one. Or is it? Local elections. Most of the quantity. Yeah, that definitely did make sense. Where is the army? Look more awareness, Cyprus dispute. It has to be. Yeah, it's here. Increase army payouts. MP on nationalist propaganda army. Holidays. Stability emerging. No. Oh, I guess we cannot actually do this one. Daily political power against stability, pro-Western acceptance, Medium Information Act, and military revolutionism. I'll actually take this one just for the boost to the political power. And post-Cold War diesel engine. And now we can finally move to an engine that is gonna bring us something, which is a semi-modern diesel engine. So let's get that. And I'm pretty sure we cannot upgrade anything here because we already had that. Yeah. And so do you, right? Yeah. Okay. So no issue there. And we're gonna get an airport doctrine, which I'm not interested in. And did we finish this? Nope, not yet. Tomorrow, and that's gonna be the end of the episode. But despite all of the investments that we've done in this episode, we haven't been able to actually get an increased amount of factories. That makes me a little bit sad. Let's put you here to fix you a little bit. And we can fix this one. Okay, like so. Now we're almost completely recovered from the war effort. So, as a closing word, let me just see what our effectiveness here is 93.9. All right, so we're increasing, and even the income is slightly increased, so we could lower the taxes yet again if we wanted to, but we don't really want to, and we just keep it as it is. We'll soon get the cruiser hull, the amphibious assault ships, and everything else is looking pretty neat. That makes me happy. So our army is also growing significantly. We almost have everything we need here, so things are gonna be all right for us. Time to get that, that global interventionism. And I think at this point we might be justified in actually asking for Batumi. Yeah, we might actually let this one run for a bit, because it's not gonna give us that much of a boost. Well, but I mean, we do want this one as fast as possible, so I guess we'll finalize this and then go for Batumi. So, thank you very much. See you next time.